I do want to hear from another person who was there at the event, witnessed the gunfire. Rico Elmore is joining us now. Rico, if you can hear me, just tell us where you were when you first heard the shots.
Whit, thank you so much. And also, with all due respect, my prayers go out to the family when this all occurred. I know it's very rough. So I was positioned probably about maybe 20 feet away from the president at the point in time when he was making his address. I was to the right of the stage due to me being I was a speaker at the event. So I did my speech earlier today during the pre-program, and I was a few feet from where this all occurred. We heard the shots, and I thought it was, first thought it was fireworks because, you know, people are on edge, and any kind of loud boom you hear, you're going to think gunshots immediately, especially because of the environment of what was going on. And I turned around, and someone yelled medic, and I looked, and there was no way a medic could have got to that person in time. So I left my seat, took my tie off, I jumped over the barrier, and I ran to the individual. But when I got there, it was too late. The person was bleeding out through their head. And like I said, once again, respects to the family because this is a very tough time. But they were shot, and I tried to, you know, block the wound. I held a towel against it, and until a medical team arrived and got him out. And, you know, from there I helped the police and crowd control with getting people out of there because people were very nervous, people were very hesitant, and we had to move people fast and get them into a safe location opposite of where the shooter was at or said to be at. So I assisted with getting people down and getting people out. And I try to keep kids calm and just get people clear.
Wow, Rico. Obviously, we want to be sensitive to the victim's family.
Yes.
But can you tell us more about this person, where they were? Was it a man? Was it a woman?
Well, it was a male. It was a male victim. He was literally just sitting there in the stands. He had to be maybe 3 or 4 rows up from the bottom of the bleachers where everybody was sitting. And 1 second where everyone's cheering and happy and listening to what Trump's saying, and the next minute he's gone.
Rico, did you have any training in this sort of like first aid? I mean, this is life-saving aid that you're describing here.
I mean, I'm in the military. I'm in the 171st Air Refueling Wing, and you know we learn first aid and self-aid buddy care and basic training. And you know, at the point, as soon as I heard the shots and I seen and heard someone yell medic, my first instinct was, you know, I'm trained in self-aid. I'm trained in you know, applying a tourniquet, but I'm not trained to see someone's, you know, what I witnessed.
I mean, nobody can be trained for that. And we're getting the sense, Rico, not just from you, but from others, I think there's going to be some serious time, some healing that's going to need to take place for the people who were there and saw all of this, and especially for you to see everything up close. And you got the sense early on that that this person was lost?
From understanding head wounds and how they operate, when I seen what I seen, I was afraid that person was lost. And reading what has been done, said, and stated in the news so far, those are now facts, which is a shame.
Rico, I don't even know if these are the right words to ask this question because most people have never been in this situation, but how are you processing what you saw and what you witnessed?
I mean, one can only process what happened hopefully as slow as possible. But my worry, my heart at this point in time is not for myself, but it's for the families of the loved one.
Rico Elmore,
it's important.
Thank you again for your time, and I'm sure the family is grateful, at least at your efforts. That you jumped in and you did everything you could to help out. And of course, our hearts go out to all the victims and you as well. And we're thankful that you're okay and able to share your story. Thank you very much tonight.
Thank you.